This is going to be ugly. We're going to look at some of the things from the Browns-Bengals game, a film breakdown video review. First on this list, and I couldn't agree with you more, left tackle is a position of need. Take us through that and what your thoughts are here.
Well, you can see here, Ifedi just gets beat off the edge. Now, I think Ifedi's a great swing tackle. I think he can play both. He's aggressive. He can play both the right tackle. He can play the left tackle. But he has struggled when he's the guy. And obviously, Hendrickson's not a guy you want to leave one-on-one out there. But they did a good job of chipping. Once again, the lack of offensive identity just kind of puts him in this run first, run second, throw third, or always be in long yardage situations. So there's nothing for these defensive linemen to do besides just rush the passer. If you look at Hendrickson here, he's not playing the run whatsoever. He's pinning his ears back. And he's coming around the corner. And the Browns have to address left tackle. I think DeJuan Jones can be that guy. I think DeJuan Jones needs to get himself healthy, get himself in great shape. We all saw him play at a very high level when in shape and not injured. So I think, again, going back to they're close, there's a guy on their roster that I believe can be their franchise left tackle if he's motivated, if he's coached well, and he's in shape.
All right, second thing on this review segment, gap concepts can be an issue for aggressive defense. Take us through this one.
We're going to see a counter here, a little pin and pull here from the Bengals. And what you're seeing here without the offense, this is a complementary defense. So this defense is based on creating havoc, creating mayhem in the backfield. That works a lot better when the offense is scoring points because then the opposing offense has to throw the ball and do things. Right now, because the Browns are a gap-penetrating team, a lot of teams are letting them go. And when you let them go, this play runs a couple times, watch as the lineman gets those linebackers because the defensive linemen aren't holding their guys. So when you hear the term two gap means that you are attacking the lineman in front of you. The Browns don't do that. And as you can see, this play runs over and over. The offensive lineman immediately gets the second level, which is okay if you get tackles for a loss, if you get sacks, and the offense is scoring too, because then you're playing complementary football. If not, you get trapped, you get walled, and you have runs like this because of the fact that they're a penetrating team.
All right, and the third point of this, and this one I agree with you wholeheartedly, they lack an offensive identity, and right now they're not. The penalties say they lack discipline. We'll just put that out there. So take us through those.
Well, you're going to see so right here, you're going to see this is a design counter run for DTR. Great run, great concept. And then all of a sudden, now they're in empty. And this is where he's not great. He gets sacked here on a second 6, second 4. I think that should be a rundown for DTR. And now it's third down. And they do a good job of chipping. But again, Cincinnati just gets to come. So what these clips tell you is that there is really no offensive identity right now. Okay, then you get the lack of discipline. And this is the shot play at the end of the game to Chase because of the fact they jumped off sides. Now, those things need to be corrected. However, again, when you're an aggressive defense and you're working on, that's the job of those defense linemen is to react to those aren't a big deal. They had those when they were winning last year. But the thing is, when you're winning, it kind of hides stuff. So they have to figure out what their scheme is going to be. And I think the scheme is there. It's the scheme. Even if Deshaun Watson gets a chance to be the quarterback, make Deshaun Watson be Kevin Stefanski's guy. And I'm not, I don't deal with the money. I just deal with the idea of what I see on film. Kevin Stefanski has proven he can win when he runs his stuff. Underneath center, in the gun, multiple formations, heavy personnel, gap and boot personnel, weak zone. The formula is there. Some people don't like it. That's how the Browns are built. So they either got to make the commitment to totally changing it or go back to what they were successful with.